A developing story now at 5 as we remember the historic launch of Apollo 11. 50 years ago today, the famous mission began that would put us on the moon. On board, astronauts Neil Armstrong, Edwin "Buzz" Aldrin, and Michael Collins. On the ground was flight director Gene Kranz, and he happens to be in Denver today with a great story to tell. CBS 4's Rick Sallinger met Kranz today. Rick joining us from Wings Over the Rockies Museum. That Apollo mission still very important to him, Rick.
Well, it certainly is, Jim. He described it much like a labor of love. He said it was on behalf of the 3 Apollo 1 astronauts who were killed and President John F. Kennedy, who laid down the challenge to reach the moon, what was then seen as an impossible dream. The moon, so close and yet so far away, so untouchable until it wasn't.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Gene Kranz was a flight director for the Apollo 11 mission. So you knew you had a winner when that rocket took off?
Yes, I never doubted it.
His confidence in his team would guide him through the next days.
We were risk takers, but we were smart risk takers. We knew when to buy into risk, and we knew when to back off.
Finally, on July 20th, 1969, the moment had come.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
It was flying on fumes that was preparing to land. Were there doubts?
No. It was, I knew it was quote, but I knew Neil.
Neil Armstrong was first to emerge from the capsule and enter the history books.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Kranz would guide the successful splashdown landing.
It was not just the crew, it was the entire space program.
Even now, 50 years later, he recalls his debrief with his friend, Neil Armstrong.
This is the time when there were serious questions about the United America's technology, that the rest of the world was beating this, and he says, I don't think there's any question about our technology now.
The memories of those who have passed away. Gene Kranz will speak here tonight before a sold-out crowd, part of Apollo Palooza. Live at Wings Over the Rockies, Rick Sallinger, covering Colorado First.
What a treat to meet him. Thank you, Rick.